And welcome back to Sports Edge. You know we're kind of desperate when we parade this guy out here. It's Kels Dayton, executive producer of our website, sportsedge.com. Came up with a great thing. Connecticut's greatest athlete over on our website. It's going on right now. Started with 64 athletes down to the Elite 8. And let's start with some matchups going on right now. Kind of some weird guys have made it in here, including Jimmy Pearsall, who's in a showdown with Joey Logano. And oddly enough, he's a leading vote getter, Pearsall, right now.
He is right now, and he's an 11 seed, former Red Sox outfielder, played for them in the 50s. And he has an interesting story. I mean, he's been called Waterbury's legendary lunatic.
Yeah.
Fear Strikes Out, a book written about him, and also a movie. And he was hospitalized briefly with, manic depression. But so he's an interesting story. Is he the greatest athlete? I don't think so.
And he's beating Logano right now, surprisingly enough. But part of that reason we found this out, we go to the next piece of video here. Floyd Little is in the next bracket along with Ken Strong. And Floyd Little went to Syracuse, great athlete, but we feel like we might have found what's going on here.
We think the Syracuse people are behind this. In Yukon territory, this is happening. Syracuse people getting behind Floyd Little, who went to Syracuse. And they're trying to vote Jimmy Pearsall in because he's the next matchup for Floyd Little. So a little gamesmanship by them. Are Huskies fans, are we going to let this happen? I think that's the question that we have to figure out right here.
Yeah, so they're kind of stacking the votes to make it easier for Floyd Little as he moves on in this. So we'll see what happens there. Now we go to the other side of the bracket. Jimmy O'Rourke and Bobby Valentine are battling it out, and Valentine's had a lot of support from the get-go.
Yeah, Bobby V, Sacred Heart athletic director right now, and Sacred Heart has really put on a full-on push to get him into the Final Four, and he was the leading vote getter first couple rounds, but now obviously Floyd Little has taken over, but he's a strong contender as well for this title. And right now in a bit of a battle with Jim O'Rourke, Orator Jim.
And if he gets through, he'll face either Chris Drury or Mike Katz. Chris Drury, of course, a Little League legend here in the state and play a great NHL career. Obviously a good choice to get here. And he'll take on Mike Katz, former Mr. Olympia, played with the Jets for a while, so this is a tough one too.
Right, and Mike Katz is leading right now, and obviously he's a guy who had Arnold Schwarzenegger was a friend of his as well. So he's a great athlete that maybe a lot of people don't know about. Getting a lot of votes from that Hamden area, and he could be a contender too if some people get behind him from Southern Connecticut.
Yeah, I think some good names have gotten through. If I had to pick my Final Four from the get-go, it would have been Steve Young, Floyd Little, Scott Burrell, and Willie Pep, I think.
Right, I think those guys definitely belong there. Caitlin Jenner, another guy who you could have put in.
Yeah.
But
All right, get out of here, go vote some more.
That's right.
SportsEdge.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. Join the folks over at News 8 at 11. Have a great night, everyone.